2 minutes later. What the? Hello? There's an urgent job. I'm not. No, you're taking it. I think I've had enough. I don't want to do this anymore. Etienne, it's your last job. You knew what book that was. You specifically sent me to steal from it. I'm just the middleman, Etienne. I don't pick the jobs. I don't care. You can take your job and go to hell. Calm down and listen to me. Finishing these jobs is your only chance at getting your abilities back. I know you know this. You can't work off this sentence. 30 years is just an impossible amount. Your publisher betrayed you. Your lover left you. It's time to take back what you're owed. How do you... Etienne, you're only a single step away from freedom. Fine. Excellent, excellent. The next order's at your door, bro. Bye!
It's easier to get a new one.
Sand? An excerpt from a book review. And so I was expecting a significant emphasis on classism, on the difference between the lives of people in the upper district and the train-dwelling nomads. However, in writing the upper district is as a sort of retirement home rather than upper-class sector, the author avoids these themes, which I found immensely disappointing. It's like Dune, but also Snowpiercer. The contractor agrees to infiltrate Heart of Sand by Samantha Murray, and extract an item, the weather controller. The client agrees to pay a negotiated sum upon fulfillment of the contract. The Heart of Sand. Shield upgrades. Heal on use. Increase shield duration. Heal on use. Ooh, or increase shield duration. Increase shield duration. Nice. Okay. What was that? Over here? Alright. One last look. Sandpiercer. Yeah. It's good old Sandpiercer. Solid story. Okay, here we go. You decide to keep working? Seems I don't have a choice. After everything that happened. How did they manage to convince you? Has another month passed since I last saw you? It's been a whole month convincing you? Not quite that long. You literally had to erase your own character. I'll write a new one. Ah, yes, I forgot your feelings towards characters. I don't have any feelings towards characters. Just because Amanda left you doesn't mean that all characters are now bad. She has nothing to do with it. I really thought about giving it all up. The client's right. I need to finish my last job. Even if what we're doing makes me feel sick. If I get rid of my shackles, I can write my own book. Putting this all behind me. Just help me finish this one last time. What are we looking for? A weather controller. A device that can control the weather? Seems so. Would certainly come in handy here. The air feels like it's at least 100 degrees, if not 120. Okay, let's get to it. Pete Jenkins. Small light is blinking on the radio panel next to a worn-out accept call button. You hear static over the radio. Lundorf Jr. speaking. I'm taking over for the senior meteorologist too soon, unfortunately. The voice belongs to a very young man. It sounds confident. as though he's been given commands over the radio his whole life. Is there anybody between lines 10 and 40? Is that us? Asked Roderick. Who knows? I think we're in range, maybe? You're breaking up. What's your number? Hell if I know. 26. 26 was destroyed by a firestorm last year. Are you sure that's the right number? 17? Are you sure 17 is here right now at the station in town? It says 42. 42. Got it. Pete Jenkins, correct? I think Pete's, I don't think Pete will be making radio contact anytime soon. Is his body nearby? There's a skeleton in a chair. Thanks. I've noted that in the log. Must have been a dry storm last week that finally got him. What kind of storm did you say? Congratulations, you're now the operator 42. So I'm obliged to inform you that there's a death storm. Oh, I didn't read that. Forecast between lines 10 and 40 and 40. So you should head towards town. You can take shelter there. Sorry, a death storm? You may not be able to see it from your position yet, but it's showing up in all my instruments already. What happens if we get caught in it? Are you not from around here? Are there no storms in your zone? You could say that. I'm not from around here. If you get caught in a death storm, you die. What other kind of storms are there? Death storms are quite rare in your area. You're more likely to see a fear storm or madness storm there. Great. All right, I'm moving. Good luck. There's a long list of names scratched into the wall. Each one is different handwriting. A sharp nail hangs on the chain nearby. Looks like this list of the train's previous operators. There's dozens here. Is this some kind of cursed train? Probably just in a dangerous place. Look at the end of the list. Last one is a Ronald Miles. What about our dearly departed Pete Jenkins? Probably didn't have time to add his name. Poor guy deserves this, at least. Well, probably. We didn't know him after all. Take the nail from the chain and scratch Pete Jenkins' name into the wall. Not bad. What about yours? You're the operator now. Do you want people to forget about you too? You're right, I should add it. Scratch your name into the wall at the end of the list and put the nail back. Nice job. Couldn't put half that effort into other names though. Had to make your own name the best. Yeah. Okay. Well, shit. Is that enough? Oh no. What do you see? There's an oil bug inside. It ate everything. Something skitters around inside the tank. Oh, can we skip the bugs? Is there no way we can get to town without the train? What are you afraid of? Bugs? Hey, get out of the tank, you! Nah, it won't want to come out. Grab the bug. The bug's 3 sets of legs scrabble at your hands, clearly displeased. Oh, drop it! Might need it! Put the bug in the most secure pocket of your jacket. You doubt you actually need it, but you're enjoying Roderick's reaction. Add oil from the canister. The tank is small, and the canister fills it almost to the brim. It's definitely enough to get you to town. Anything else around here? Where are you going? Alright, I had to look. Crowbar requires a lot more. Alright, I assume I'll be using this thing a great deal. photo of a woman with her blonde hair in a ponytail. It could be the former operator's daughter or maybe his wife? I think it's running. And away we go. The death storm is approaching. Hurry! Anyone out past 10 miles? Train 42, what's the problem? You're barely moving. He's right, we got the train started, but it's barely moving. We'll figure it out. Check the gauges. Check the fuel gauge. The fuel tank is full, but injection pressure is extremely low. We need to do something about that or the train will just stop. Cooling system. Cooling system's operational. Oil gauge. Good work. Looking at the fuel panel, all indicators seem normal except one. Cylinder 3 pressure. Open the top of the panel. There's a greasy note on the other side. Read note. Whoever gets this train next, I hope it's not you, Pete. You moron. The pressure in cylinder 3 has some stability issues. Sorry about that. Actually, no. I'm not going to apologize. By the time you're reading this, I won't care anymore. Deal with it yourself. Just kidding. Try hitting the panel. That usually works for me. Good luck with the train. With measured force. Something cracks. The train starts slowly picking up speed. Well, that wasn't too hard. Pick up the radio. Great work, 42. I can see you're picking up speed. The weather's been all sorts of crazy lately, even here in town. Yesterday, a sorrow storm almost slammed us. Well, you haven't had one of those in 100 years. Storms usually miss the town? Of course. Only the joy storms make it here. The rest usually pass us by. Like someone's controlling them, right? You can almost feel Roderick winking at you. What could affect the weather like that? I don't know. This is all started after our senior meteorologist died. Come on. Ask him about the weather control already. It's obviously in town. Hey, have you heard of a weather controller? A what? It's a device that controls the weather. This is a joke? I don't think he knows anything. Yeah, I guess the senior meteorologist had the controller and then everything started getting messy after he died. We should ask around about him in town. If only we had something like that. My God. We'd certainly be well off. All right, see. Pulling in now. Good luck in town. Till next time, jokester. The guard is trying unsuccessfully to open a door of the train. He notices you. Hey there. This guy here is causing a little traffic jam at the gate. Poor man got caught in a fear storm on his way here. I'm not getting anywhere with him, but I have to make sure everyone's in town before the store comes. I can try to talk to him. Go ahead and try, but be gentle. It's that poor guy's fault what happened. We'll see. Hey friend, you there? Yes. Calm down now. I'm from train 42. Jenkins? Is that you? I'm his friend. He didn't have any friends. I'm his brother. Stop lying. You killed him. I know the truth. What have you done with Jenkins? I don't think there's a peaceful way out of this. You lean your whole body into the door. You hear the mechanism inside start grinding against each other. Just a little more. Come on, push. Clunk. I think the lock's open. The door easily slides to the side. Thin man is sitting in the corner, locomotive arms covering his head. Hey, friend. The man lifts his head. When he sees your face, his eyes start widening slowly. Oh, damn. Has there been even a single time when your appearance actually helped us in a situation? The man's eyes are still widening. Or does it always just create more problems for us? Let me think. The man's eyes are as wide as they can go. Now his mouth begins to open. Nope, hasn't helped. Not even once. I already told you, it's a disguise. The man lets out a piercing shriek and runs out of the train. You see him head into the desert right towards the storm. Well, you definitely solved the problem, in a way. Well, I can't say you got the result I wanted. Sorry. Well, then. I'll move his train along, and then yours after. In the meantime, go up to customs, get your paperwork straight. Whoops. Whoops. Why start the train now? We're at the destination. Right. Okay. Someone's running in. The inspector is sitting in the cold, dark office. He looks up at you and in a bored voice says, "Train number 42. The inspector digs through some papers. Are you Ronald Miles? No. Did you find the body of Ronald Miles? No, I found the body of Pete Jenkins. So after Miles, it was transferred to Jenkins. And now, my name is Etienne. Just Etienne. I'll write that down. Wearing a shabby coat with a strange rusty cage hanging around his neck. It's not shabby. His face. You aren't too good looking yourself. The inspector doesn't react. Here's your ticket. He hands you an old yellow ticket, which looks like it's been passed around for years. 1 standard town visit, 2 hours. Only 2 hours? You must sell all possessions belonging to the train's former operator before you leave town. Make that your top priority. I thought they were mine now. The inspector looks at you silently, trying to understand whether you're joking or you really don't know how things work around here. The train is yours, the possessions are the people's. What happens if I can't sell them in 2 hours? The items will go to the people. Okay, thanks. Go on through. A young woman is talking to one of the travelers who passes her a strange half-empty bag. Extend my time by 1 hour, please. He hands over the bag and quickly turns away. Hold on! The man freezes, tilting his head. Just who do you take me for? There's not even enough sand in here for 15 minutes! She shakes a small pile of red sand out from the palm of her hand. Are you up to your old tricks again? Do I need to call the guard? No, please. 15 minutes is fine. Just let me catch my breath, and I'll be on my way. The man slowly retreats. He looks extremely tired. The woman turns to an empty hourglass and one of the niches of the wall. Damn beggars. And she picks up her radio, and you can hear a crackling sound coming from speakers echoing all over town. Peters, train 124, 15-minute extension. She puts the radio back on her belt, then reaches out a hand to you without looking. Give her your ticket. Okay, yellow. Takes out a new hourglass and pours in enough red sand to reach the second mark on the side. She puts it in one of the empty niches on the wall. 2 hours starting now. Good luck in town. Greenery on this strange roof is quite striking by local standards. You're looking at a very well-kept train. Hello, do you? The woman sharply puts a finger to her lips. You manage to get a look at her face. She's incredibly beautiful, even with the deep shadows under her eyes. Examine the train in silence. It looks like the train has been washed recently. The metal and glass are gleaming. The thin layer of newly settled dust looks like an elegant decoration. Green stems sway from the roof. You see Kalanchoe? Hawathoria? Sure, dozens of other plants you don't recognize. I'm sorry, did you need something? I wanted to ask, do you know how I get into Upper District? I heard the meteorologist lives there. You can only get in once you retire. And I think you still have a while before that happens. I do too. How do I get in there now, today? The woman shrugs silently and looks towards the way out of town. Running your eyes over the locomotive, you notice an old trailer with dried up branches sticking out of a leaky roof. Aren't you afraid the old trailer might fall right off? The old woman continues to look towards that way. Yes, the trailer's quite old. If it falls off, it falls off. The corners of the woman's mouth turn up. She shakes her head. Ask her what she does. What do you do? It's as though the woman doesn't hear your question. She just stares silently, watching. Just when you think she's not going to answer, she starts to speak. I'm making it through life day by day. I meant the plants. Oh, the plants? I used to enjoy nurturing life. The woman looks at the old trailer and stiffens for a split second. You see all the muscles in her face tense, but in an instant, the illusion passes. Ask what's in the trailer. What's inside? Things, old things, ancient things, toys. Why are you carrying them around? I thought it was better to travel light in the desert. I don't know. I'd rather keep them with me. The woman frowns, but doesn't tell you to leave yet. Ask my meteorologist. Do you know anything about the meteorologist? He tells us when storms are coming. Is that it? Do you know anything else? The woman turns her head to look you straight in the eye. You can't read her expression. I won't keep you any longer. Thanks. Turn to leave, but suddenly feel something crawling across your neck. Wow, an oil eater. Seems that big oil bug in your pocket finally tried to escape. Flick it off. Put your hand over your neck. Stop! Huh? Leave it with me. Okay. She walks over and opens the door of her train, picks something up and returns to you. Here. She's holding 2 old dusty bags of sand in her open hand. 2 bags for this gross little bug. Is she insane? You won't hear me complaining. Carefully remove the bug from your neck and pass it to the woman. She gives you the 2 bags of sand. Thanks. The woman nods gently to you, then turns her attention to the bug. That worked. 2 inspectors are standing by the train discussing something. I don't get it. Why don't you like the auction idea? We always sell empty trains at auction. This heap of scrap wouldn't even make it a few miles. It's not a train auction, it's a premeditated murder of one of our people. It needs to be taken off the tracks and scrapped. Janine has enough work as it is. She just got started with all those electronics. It'll be next year before she gets around to the train. Where are we keeping until then? Just have someone take the train and leave. They can ride around, maybe find the parts and fix it themselves. I can't believe how stubborn you are. The guard storms into the train and you hear a sharp metal clang, metallic even clang. Then the man comes back with something in his hand. See this? Fine. He rolls his eyes. This is the damn handbrake. Should it be here in my hand, or should it be holding the train in place? Let me at least go through his stuff myself. The inspector suddenly notices you and scowls. The hell are you doing here? Nothing, just passing by. Now keep going. He hesitates for a moment, then reaches into his pocket and takes out a bag of sand. And forget you forget everything you heard even. Yeah, I'll take the sand. Now get out of here. Don't interfere. The inspector turns around and loses interest in you. I got 3 bags of sand now? I am the sand man. They call me Old Sandbags. This merchant is desperately trying to get your attention. His smile reminds you of late-stage insanity. Hey, man, hey! Come over here. Got any sand? No. Looking to earn some myself. Oh, well, I can't help you with that. I've been selling my heart out, but I still don't have enough sand to fix my train. Look at the melon seller's train. There are a lot of things in this world you would call run down, but everything you've seen up until now is sparkling clean compared to this train. My time's running out. I have half an hour left in town. All because those damn guards. They gave me a penalty. Those dogs. What am I supposed to do? My wheel's busted. You notice the train's front wheel is sitting at a 45-degree angle. He doesn't need to worry. With a wheel like that, there's no getting that train out of here in any case. I should get going. Oh, I like this. This guy's got like a whole house situation back here. Hey, are you a digger? A what? A digger? My hearing is fine. I'm asking you what that means. The man looks at you without blinking for 10 seconds or so. You're attracting suspicion again with your unnecessary questions. I'm not a local. I'm not from here. The man continues to look at you without blinking. This is the only town on our continent, possibly the whole damn planet. Where the hell are you from then, if not here? I left for a long time, and now I'm back, but I don't remember anything. A digger is someone who digs up buildings in the desert. Do you know what the desert is, or is there no desert from where you come from neither? Right, a digger. They just called them something different back in my day. Yeah, I'm a digger. I was one of the best way back when. I find that hard to believe. Need work tomorrow? I want to dig up that building on Malta Street. I can't do it myself. Of course, what's your plan? I started digging from the top. Got from the 20th to the 7th floor, but the lower floors are hard work. Sand's packed tight. It's a pickaxe job. I want to round up a few more people, then we'll move out at sunrise. Is there anything special there in that building? The man peers closely at you. It seems he's not sure you can be trusted. There was a gun store on the 5th floor of the building. Work is all that should concern you. I'll pay you. What's in that building is none of your business. You in or no? Think about it. Think then. He throws a cigarette on the ground and turns away from you. He's going to start a riot in town when he gets his hands on his weapons? No, he gets caught in a firestorm out in the road tomorrow. I should get going. There's so many people to talk to. Holy shit. Okay, thank God. A man's voice can only last so long. The sound that reaches your ear seems impossible in this desert world. Rustling pages, hundreds of pages. The table next to the woman's train is full of books with well-worn covers. Each one looks like it was taken out of an antique bookshelf. Hello? The young bookseller waves at you. Hi? Are you new to these parts? I've never seen you before. Her attentive but slightly unfocused gaze slides over you. Your paper face doesn't seem to bother her. Yeah, I'm new. You know everyone here? No, of course not. It's just that generally the same people bring their trains to the same station every time. Were you looking to choose a book? Oh, what an unusual choice. Why's that? People who choose this book usually want to hide from the real world and immerse themselves in fantasy, but I don't think you're one of those people. You carefully open the book. The binding is loose and its pages, which are all different sizes and printed in different fonts, seem to be stuffed in at random. It only takes a moment for you to realize that you don't even know what language is written on it anyway. Keep looking through the book. Why are the pages and fonts all different? I knew you were new here. The pages are different because I sewed the book together myself from various pieces. But it's hard to read like that, and from what I can tell, it's not really a coherent story. A lot of people like it. Besides, it's not easy to find an intact book in this wasteland, you know? I thought she was a writer, but she's more like a seamstress. The bookseller has a sincere look of curiosity and politeness on her face as she watches you mumble. Can you give me a short version of what this book is about? It's the story of a man who pretends that he's changed and become the best version of himself, just so he can keep people around him, even though he's actually... I don't like that kind of thing. I'd rather look at another book. Be my guest. What's this book about? That's a curious one, about the history of the storms. You flip through the book, the letters swim before your eyes, not wanting to form coherent words. The different fonts and out-of-order page numbers don't help you understand it either. Very interesting. Have you read it? Of course. I put the pages together myself. I have a few questions about the book. Take a good look at the bookseller. She seems quite friendly. The questions are just begging to come out. I bet the meteorologist helped you with this book, right? Yeah, right. He's never even set eyes on it. Everyone in town knows that our meteorologist wouldn't even read an article, not to mention a whole book. Why's that? He's young and inexperienced and, to be honest, not all that talented. I thought he was well respected. Oh, do you mean the old meteorologist? He was better. Even I shed a few tears when he died. Did he get caught in a storm? No, he died peacefully in his sleep. If only everyone could have such an end. The storms, where do they come from? Oh, now that's a long story. Well, several stories, actually. They'll tell you all kinds of stories about the storms in town, but the truth is they're fallout from an ancient war. Well, it's not exactly the truth. It's just my theory. I see. I heard someone might be controlling the storms. Is that true? Nonsense. Controlling them with what? Some kind of device? Where would they get it? Do you think the old meteorologist would know something about this? Well, if anyone did, it would be him. The old meteorologist was on good terms with all sorts of mechanical things. I see. I have something that might interest you. Bookseller tries to look uninterested, but you see her fingers tremble as you hand her Jenkins' journal. Notes. Interesting. Yes, very interesting. Are these someone's memoirs? Wow, this is an absolute treasure trove. Have you read it? I thought it was just an old train driver's journal. Let me read some of it to you. Don't bother, I just want to sell it. I'll buy it. How much do you want for it? 10 bags of sand. 10. Are you crazy? Who in the right mind would pay? Sure, maybe if it was full, but half the pages haven't been used. How about you come to 5 bags of sand? 5. Oof. Be glad to give you 5 bags of sand, but then I'd have to leave town right now. And I still have so many books to sell. 2 bags of... Jeez. Well, I wasn't planning on spending so much, of course, but that's a fair price. The bookseller disappears into her train, then returns with 2 bags of sand. They have yellow letters in the language you don't know embroidered on them. This is for luck. Yeah, thanks. You should have found out what was in that journal. Might have helped us understand the world better. I thought you could help me with that. Haven't heard much useful advice from you recently, by the way. Finally. The man's sleeve bears the letter CS next to an hourglass symbol. And you are? Keep looking at the letter CS, trying to think of what it could stand for. Custom service. From the custom service. I've finished going over your stuff in here. You need to sell everything that belonged to Jenkins before your time is up in town. Anything you don't sell will be confiscated when you leave. Yeah, they already warned me. And that, he points to Roderick's cage, that's mine. Can I see the tag? He leans in closer. Why would I put a tag on my own things? An item with no tag belongs to no one. If it belongs to no one, then it's not yours either. Sell it. He writes something in the notebook. What the hell? I'm not selling my friend. He reaches for a radio on his belt, then looks at you questioningly. Cool it. Let's try and solve this peacefully. No. Train 42 penalty. Fine. No problem, I'll sell it. Have you done this before? No. Unfolding intent signals that you're selling goods. People will come and buy from you. You make a profit when you can. And in half the sands, the entrance. Do what you want with the rest. Good luck. Angry man. Open suitcases are strewn around the train car. A man is washing something in a metal basin full of dark red water. He's washing so intently you can hear the fabric ripping. He has an impressively large fang from some unknown animal hanging around his neck. He stops washing and shoots you a mean look. A cage around your neck? Is that some kind of new trend? Let's just keep going. We don't need any more problems. Is he washing out blood? Who cares? Just passing by. Keep going, keep going. Maybe I should tell... Hey! Suddenly you feel a powerful yank down near your neck. You look down to see the man's wet hand grabbing Roderick's cage. I had a trendy friend once, always bragging about his sand bear fang. Damn it! I taught him some manners. 1 punch, 2. He looks at you with bloodshot eyes and keeps trying to pull the cage towards himself. The cage's hands start making an unpleasant crunching sound. Or is that your neck? Trying to knock him off his feet. The man easily dodges your attack and pushes you away from him. It appears a real fight is about to start. Ow. The man flies into the basin, which turns over with a crash, splashing its contents on the ground. What a sick bastard. Are you okay, Etienne? Next time you're going in my pocket, or even better, walking on your own 2 feet. Breathing hard, you carefully touch your neck. The string left an impressive welt on the back. I know it's none of our business, but we can't let that psycho roam free. Look for a rope. Look at the suitcases on the ground and notice a photograph. 2 smiling men are standing in front of a locomotive. One of them, your attacker, has his arm around another. The other, who looks pale and tired. His shoulder is bandaged, and he has a fang pendant around his neck. Toss the photograph aside. Oh! There's some rope. What are you doing? What's going on? Don't explain, just knock him out. Thud. Man falls to the ground again and stops resisting. Go through his pockets. Find 2 bags of sand. Yeah, F that guy. Yo, I like this train. Yo, this flashy-ass train is great. Okay, so I need pliers for that. A middle-aged woman is resting on a stoop of her train. A basin of laundry, children's clothes sits at her feet. She stares at your train for a moment. She sighs, then leans against the train door, which buckles slightly under her weight. So, you're from train 42, huh? She grabs a cigarette and takes a drag. Do you know the previous operator? Jenkins, yeah. He was my husband. She gets up heavily and starts hanging the laundry as if nothing had happened. I'm sorry. Are your hands clean? Take off your dusty gloves. Pass me the clothes. She nods at the basin and the diapers inside. Her nod sends ash flying from her cigarette into a pair of men's pants hanging on the line. You take off your dusty gloves and pick up a pair of white children's pants. You glance at her hands for a moment. This is the first time in a long time that they've looked human. Oh, you glance at your hands. Boy, I need to stop reading. All that's left are the thin scars stripping across your palms. They probably won't ever fade. The woman takes the pants from you and the sheets. shakes out the sheet and throws it over the line. What's your business in town? Got stuff to sell? She blows her cigarette smoke upwards to keep it off the sheet. Yeah, your husband's possessions. Things, just random things, nothing of interest. The woman ashes her cigarette, and you see her glance quickly at you as she takes the sheet. So, Jenkins' possessions. Do you need me to... Sniffing. Pass her a bunch of socks. You pile a few socks from the basin together and give them to the woman. The woman doesn't turn around to take them from you. She stands with her back to you, not speaking. I really am sorry. When I found him, he was already dead. Nothing I could do. She nods weakly a few times. Turning halfway around, she passes you a cigarette. She already had a fresh one in her mouth and lit. You sit on a train stoop. I found a journal on this train. I guess it belongs to you now. Customs won't let me just give it to you, but I'll figure something out. She smiles. A journal. Jenkins didn't know how to write. He probably robbed or killed someone. Those aren't his things. These thoughts seem to have put her in a better mood. As she finishes her cigarette, she packs up and heads inside her train. A child's joyful laughter greets her. Okay, so we got that. Door to the junkyard? Oh, Lord. Hello? Salvage worker. You see a tall woman digging through a pile of scrap metal. She picks up something that looks like an old computer case, then takes out the microchips and wires as if they were parasites on a piece of ripe fruit. Tosses the cleaned out computer into a pile on your left. Did you want something? And she picks up a new one, not paying any particular attention to you. Do you need any help? She looks at the pile of scrap metal she still has to go through. For money. Actually for sand. The woman smiles. I'm getting paid pretty well for this. I don't want to share my earnings with anyone else. Who's paying you? Do they have more work? But maybe something a little less dusty? I'm not sure. She looks you over from head to toe. Stand up straight, puff out your chest. Stay how you are. I don't think they'll have any use for you. But you could ask Mr. Nariano yourself. He lives in the middle of the square. Nariano, got it, thanks. She responds with a sour smile. Oh, you got a lot of computers there. Yep. She's concentrating hard on her work. Where'd they come from? She gives you a quick glance. Jenkins brought them in a week ago. He dug up a whole warehouse full of electronics. Oh. Is Jenkins a nice guy? Was. Oops. Oh. Did I say was? I meant to say I heard he's a nice guy. No idea where you might have heard that. Definitely not in town. He's a real jerk. I hope he dies. How do I get to the upper district? I'm trying to find a way into the upper district. Do you know anything that might help? I don't know anything. What's that pipe? Where does that go? It's a secret. She gives you a quick glance, then continues ripping apart the computer. Great at keeping secrets. So am I. Damn. That's what we're looking for. We can crawl through and go straight to the upper district. There's a passage there. Now we just have to figure out what to do about this sewer guardian. Look, I can fight it. I've been fighting shit this entire time. Okay. Alright, so I need lockpicks, I need all sorts of seller. Oh, she does not want to sell me shit. An old man is waving at you so furiously that it seems like his hand might fall off any second. No, get out of here. What do you mean? You were calling me over. So, go on, get. Up close, I can see you only have 30 minutes of sand, worth of sand. The old man waves his fist angrily. He doesn't look particularly dangerous, but he probably knows a few dirty tricks. Start rolling up your sleeves. Hey, how about we do this some other time? Fine. Two guards are sitting at the gate, playing a strange game of stones. The guard on the left pretends not to notice you. The guard on the right isn't as good at feigning indifference. You see him cast quick glances at you. What are you guarding? The men look at you, not speaking. Did you get blown here by an idiot storm, pal? The guard on the right grunts. Don't bother us. All right. Oh, I won't. What I will do is go back here to my train and go up inside. In theory, I should be able to craft now. Hey, look at us. Boom, boom, shit. Well, balls. However, open with crowbar. Look inside. Take it all. Nice. Nope, I need 1 tools. Is this where he lives? Mr. What's his name? Nariano. Hey, Mr. Nariano, come out! The door slowly opens. A middle-aged man appears on the doorstep. He looks a little too clean for these surroundings and is holding a glass of something orange. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh! Good day, he assesses you silently. His gaze runs quickly over your clothes, pausing on the cage around your neck. He isn't paying attention to your face at all. Stranger leans against the door, finished with his assessment of you. Judging by his expression on his face, you got roughly a 4 out of 10. Trying to find a way to the upper district? Aren't we all? I don't plan on living there. I just have to take care of one thing, that's it. One thing? What could there possibly be for you to do? There, even. I need to get something. He waits for you to continue. Something important to me. How important? Oh, a man of business. I'd say about, you look in your pockets, 1 bag of sand important? His face twists. 5 bags? He gestures again for you to continue. 7 bags? 9.5 bags. 10 bags. 10! Now you're speaking my language. I love it when a person wants something that badly. In a flash, the man transforms from a reserved aristocrat into a jolly businessman. Not a bad start to the day. Helping those in need, you might say. Can you tell me where I could get that much sand? In our little town, people trade sand for either goods or services, or both. I have things I can sell you. I have possessions I need to sell off. How about I give them to you and lower your price? I'm a man of business, you see. Dealing with junk just doesn't fit my status anymore. Okay, I'll be back when I find the bags of sand. How many bags of sand do I have? I haven't even looked. I have 9 bags of sand. She. Okay. What was this? Lockpick, that's safe. Take it. Yarp, 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 yarp. Was it tools that I needed? Oh, the train set is ready. Time to sell off Jenkins' junk. Yep, start selling. You brush sand off the tent and notice passerby starting to look over more frequently. What do we have to sell? Everything left in the bag. Some weird gas cylinders. You dig through Jenkins' bag. Empty. Just put them on the counter anyway. Okay. Some rags, a cup. I doubt I'll even give 1 bag of sand for this. Oh, something else. Some kind of map? Hey, I bet we can do something with that. You notice a customer approaching. Listen carefully. Remember this. The man is quite clean cut, probably from an upper district. Are you listening? Say the map leads to something important, to treasure or whatever. What are you selling? The old man looks at the canisters, interested. Say anything, just push the map. A bunch of junk. I see that. But I have something special. Some might even call it a real treasure. The old man doesn't react. He probably hears that same story every day. I hope you don't mean these helium cylinders. They're empty, by the way. How much will you give me for them? I can take them off your hands for free, so you don't have to take them to the scrap heap yourself. Great, it's a deal. Are you stupid? He's probably bluffing. The old man tucks the cylinders under his arm and starts walking away. Show him part of the map. Continue. What more can I say? 10 bags of sand and the map's yours. I can't just pour out 10 bags for a map that leads to who knows where. It leads to treasure. Which treasure exactly? You tap on Roderick's cage. I'm thinking. A map to water, to a pile of sand, to a pile of food. Shelter? Leads to a pile of sand? What's it doing outside the town? Well, customs won't let you in with your own sand, so why the hell would I need sand out there? Shelter. You know about the shelter too? He ever so slightly looks around. Huh? There's a lot I know. You try to sound convincing. 10 bags, you say. I'll give you 5, but if the shelter isn't there, I'll come. If it is there, I'll come back and give you 5 more. 5? That's right, too. Your head. Ah. Right. With this, he shows you a small club on his belt. Great. We have some sand already. We still don't have. I don't think we have all the things we need from this. I feel like I'm missing a thing. Yeah, I need 1 tools. Where would I get a tools? There's gotta be another box or something I haven't messed with. Gotta be something. Got in the safe. She won't sell to me. That's a whole bunch of nothing. This is nothing. This is just nothing. This was nothing. This guy knocked out on purpose. This is the book lady, but I don't think anyone's just gonna give me tools. I need to find them. All right, well, whatever it is, whatever the case is, I have 10. Here's your 10 bags. My dear friend, wonderful, wonderful. He jumps down from the entryway like an excited child. May I? Go ahead. Wonderful, wonderful. He counts out 2, which he hands back to you. Give these to Janine, the woman who does salvage work at the scrap heap. Tell her Mr. Neriano sent you. He scoops up the remaining bags and heads back into his home. Hold on. So it only costs 2 bags to get into the upper district, and you're just keeping the rest for yourself? Just because you know this Janine? Truly is a pleasure doing business with you, my dear friend. Come back anytime. Fell for that. Deserved. Woman's cleaning. Yep. She notices 2 bags of red sand you're holding. How's Mr. Neriano doing? Let's get to it. We could have come to an agreement. Now let's get to it. Hold on. Once we leave, we won't be getting back here. You sure you're ready? Not yet. There's nothing else here. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's it. Let's go. Continue. Let's go. Train 42, your time is up. Prepare to leave town, I repeat. Well, looks like you're too late. Is that a joke? I already paid you. Damn guards are about to come looking for me, and you're... She looks at you silently, smiling. I'm kidding. Let's go. She clears away a small heap of scrap metal from against the wall to pull a lever. It's open. I'd hurry if I were you. Thanks. Woman smiles again. It seems that the whole situation strikes her as comical. A little advice for you. Trust a bag of bricks. Huh? What? No going back now. Needless to say, it smells awful inside the pipe. It smells awful in here. Yep. This is just drainage pit for the square. It's not even the sewer system, so it could be worse. That doesn't make me feel better. The way forward is blocked by a pile of trash boards, rags, and almost looks like a barricade. Climb over it. You poke around. One of the... trust the bag full of bricks. You put your weight on the bag, then throw the other leg over the barricade of boards. But your pants get caught on a nail sticking out of the board. Oh, come on! Free one of your hands, and then carefully unhook the nail. You shift your weight and try up. I can't get it. Damn it! Come on, you're so close! Your pant leg is free. You jump the rest of the barricade. Final warning, Etienne, operator of Train 42, your time is up. Leave town immediately, or your train will be confiscated. You're right, there's definitely no going back. All right. Painstakingly pick up the shards of glass. You pick up the nearby bucket and start tossing the shards of glass into it. The shard goes into the bucket, and another one, and another one. Can't you go any faster? It'll be nighttime soon. Your hand twitches, and a small shard of glass embeds itself in your finger. God damn it. Sorry, I thought you were already done. Straighten up. It looks like you are, in fact, done. Now you can try and jump over the obstacle. Get a running start. Then pick up speed. Not yet. You keep running. Why aren't you jumping? I don't know. Ah! Jump. Too late. Bang. Damn. You alive? Broke down the whole barricade with your body. I felt it. Are you in one piece? I'm not sure. Damn. I think my shoulder is... You stand up with some difficulty. Oh, boy. Well, I have no food. That's fun. I think this is the last barricade. Well, it's not like I can get any dirtier. This is Lindef Jr. speaking. The storm is... Joy Storm is approaching. It'll hit in 5 minutes. Joy Storm? You can certainly use one of those. After this junkyard, even an ordinary storm would make me happy. The pile in front of you doesn't look particularly big. Examine the pile carefully. It's a bunch of junk. I feel like you probably just step over it. He's right. Carefully lift one leg over the pile and quickly find yourself on the other side. That was easy. Joy Storm in 3 minutes. Come on, hurry and get outside. Okay, let's see what's in the upper district. It's locked. The Joy Storm has arrived. Repeat, the Joy Storm. Dad, is that you? Hear the sound of sand pouring out. It's getting closer. Soon it envelops your whole consciousness. You're suddenly overtaken by such a strong emotion that you involuntarily lean forward. It's like you're drowning in a calm, relaxing sea, peace and quiet. You turn your head to the left and see your sister standing behind you. You're happy. She's not in danger anymore. You turn to the right and see your brothers. They're sitting next to you, all 10 brothers and you. They're wearing strangely colored armor. You look down and see that you have the same armor on. You touch the armor. The piece flakes off, burning your hand. The image starts to fade. The vision passes. And in its place, you're filled with unbelievably nostalgic sense of longing. Etienne? It's evening already? How long was I out? Pretty long time. Long enough that I started to worry about you. Damn it, we need to hurry. So, how was it? Strange, like I was home? I'd do that again. This poor guy is sitting on the ground leaning against a wall. An idiotic grin on his face. Hey, you okay, friend? Marie. You're such a good girl, Marie. Looks like he's still caught in the joy storm. Wait. 2 minutes pass. 3, 5. Finally, man opens his eyes. Oh, need something, man? Thanks for not interrupting me. I really got caught up in that one. Hold on. Why did your visions last so long when mine ended 10 minutes ago? Your first joy storm, man? Yeah, kinda. Here's some advice. Try not to move or look around too much. Concentrate on one thing and don't use up all your strength at once. That helps the visions last longer. Okay, got it. So, what was it you wanted? I'm looking for the meteorologist's house. Looking for the sail, huh? Head straight south to the square and you should see a sail tent. But I wouldn't count on much there if I were you. Okay, thanks. Women look over you suspiciously. The man hasn't come out of the storm's clutches yet. Nope, not going that way. Not going that way. Not going that way. All right. Meteorologist's wife counter. You see devices lined up on a dusty counter. Are you out of your mind with prices like that, you old hag? An old man standing nearby calls out in the direction of the counter. A tired-looking woman is behind the counter, and you see the slightest flame of hope flare up in her eyes when she sees you. Another one. If you're just here to look with no money, then get lost. The counter is still surprisingly full, considering the meteorologist died a whole 3 days ago. Are you selling the meteorologist's possessions? Yes, all my husband's things are right here. Anything catch your eye? Yeah, the weather controller. Ooh! Excuse me, what? The woman gets closer. The device that controls the weather? Directs the storm and all that? Has anyone bought it yet? What are you doing? Don't tell her! A device that controls the storms? My husband had that? She seems to be putting one and one together in her head. Hold on a minute. The woman silently steps away from the counter, holding her head. Now she's putting 2 and 2 together. Now 4 and 4. A device that controls the weather? The counter is covered with devices of all different sizes and complexities. Which one controls the weather? I don't know. The text says it's a device covered in switches and dials. They're all covered in switches and dials. How about we look at the most worn out ones? Look like they've been used every day? There are 2 that fit that description. One on the left and the right. Hands up! You slowly turn and see 2 guards with their clubs raised and ready. That's him! He tried to steal my husband's possessions! Arrest him! I was just looking. Don't worry, miss. We'll handle this. God damn it. Grab the device and throw it at the guards. Grab the first device you see and use it. Sure. You grab a random device at the counter and start pushing every switch and button you see. The guard and the meteorologist's wife watch you in silence. I don't think that's going to help much. Just run! Hear the whooshing of a club somewhere behind you. Watch out! Bam! Silence falls and darkness. You open your eyes. It's cold. Damn it. Was it out for long? Damn guards. Anything happened while I was passed out? Silence. Roderick? Tilt your head, looking for the cage, but it's gone. Damn it. Okay, well, hey, good news. I have some food. You notice a slight glow coming from between those loose wall plates. What's this? You see a barely noticeable inscription on the plate. Trust a bag of bricks. Come on, I know that already. Notice that the wall plate isn't completely attached to the wall. Maybe I can move it? Well, well, well. Open with the crowbar. Nice. Oh, thank God. Lovely. Crowbar is saving my ass. Thank God for this crowbar. Okay. Right behind the grating, you see a path leading out of the sewer. Shake the grating. It won't budge. Keep shaking it. Shake it. Shake the grating like a psycho. Fucking hell, open up! Yeah! You pull at the steel bars with all your might, but nothing happens. Well, this is just great. I'm so close, but looks like it's dead end. Remember that you have the ink you can use. Yeah. Oh, right. I'm a writer. You hesitate for a second, right? Use ink. The ink envelops the bars, the grating, and they start to slowly rust. Bang. You easily knock them out of place and clear your path. Done. I'm coming, Roderick. They thought they could stop me. You hide around the corner and peek out at the tent. Yes, Mr. Nariano, I'm sure he was looking for the exact thing. He called it a weather controller. Mr. Nariano is carefully twisting a device in his hands, trying to figure out how it works. Damn, he's already here, too. If this thing really can control the storms, do you think my husband really created something like that and didn't tell us? All these years. All those people who died in the storms or who went insane? He might have been responsible for all that? I wouldn't jump to conclusions. We don't actually know what the device can do, and maybe your husband did everything he could. I hope so. Thank you, Rhonda. Thank you for telling me this. It would have been terrible if such a valuable object fell into the hands of a stranger. I think we should break the woman's radio. Your hit shatters the radio and the pole. The woman runs into the house. Give me that. Can it really control the weather? And what if it could? I can't just give you the controller. This thing would decide the fate of the whole town. I don't care. Looks like he's preparing for a fight. You notice a familiar object around his neck. Hold on, that's mine. Oh, this guy screwed up. When the hell did you manage to steal that? Sharply yank the cage off his neck and stuff it in your pocket. Neriano flinches, not expecting you to act so suddenly. We need to run now! Huh? Attention all residents, this is Linda speaking. There's the death storm coming. I repeat, a death storm is coming. Start evacuating, we have 10 minutes. Did you push something? No, I didn't touch it. We need to stop the storm. Give it to me now. Not a chance. Tell me how to work it and I'll stop the storm. I don't actually know, but I can try to figure it out. I'm looking for the instructions. Then what use are you? You're just going to let people's lives depend on your attempt to try and figure it out? Let me at least look at the display. I can see what it means. Death storm, 7 minutes, hurry. Anyone with an empty train, take the upper district residents. Train 12 is causing a jam up at the exit. The wheel fell off. Get that car off the tracks, it's blocking the way. I'm going to see Lindorf. He and I will figure it out. No. You try to grab him. But at the corner of your eye, you see an object flying right at you. A steel tip of a cane. Bang! Damn it, not again! You fall right before you hit the ground. You see Neriano climb the stairs to the meteorology tower. Finally, get up. I don't know anything about the controller. My father didn't tell me anything. Darn, wrong button. I need to check the stormometer. Warning, death storm, 2 minutes. Gather your strength. Let's go, one final push. It's been such a long day. Neriano is arguing with the young man, the controller in their hands. A wild wind blows through the window. The storm is almost here. We're out of time. We're out of time even, is the voice I would use. Before Neriano can react, you punch him in the jaw. Can't have you interfering. The young man watches inside, slowly pressing himself against the wall. Take the controller. Take the controller off Mr. Neriano's unconscious body. You had your chance to stop the storm. Now it's my turn. The young man presses himself against the panel of instruments. Red lights are flashing all over. 30 seconds, he says, taking a quick glance out the window and squeezing his eyes shut. Dozens of buttons and switches and not a single one labeled. What an egotistic asshole. The look the young man shoots you is filled with 10% understanding and 90% fear of dying in the death storm. There are 3 big switches above the display. Start with those, and I'll check the text. But there's not much about it either. The 3rd switch. The device starts vibrating. Whatever that means. 2nd switch. The device makes no sound as it moves. It seems to be deactivated now. The switch clicks loudly as it moves, then multitude of indicators and buttons light up the display. Let's see. Spin the device around, trying to decide what button to push now. The wind coming through the window picks up, and a strange metallic taste starts to fill your mouth. You smell burnt metal. Here it goes. Scream, of course. The storm is still moving. Close your eyes. It's slowed down, but it's still getting closer. It's moving away. It's moving away. Whew. Push controller. You put the controller down with shaking hands. You hear cheers from the people outside getting louder and louder. That was close. Way too much going on for my first day. He holds his head in his hands. Go outside. A large crowd is gathered in front of the tower. The people around you are loudly discussing what just happened. I saw the storm move away at the last minute. Saw it with my very eyes. And it was just about to reach the town, but then it stopped. All right, calm down. The storm is gone. You can go home now. What if it comes back? Well, you look at the controller in your hands. We'll just have to hope it doesn't come back. Why did it move away at the last second anyways? Yeah, and why did it get so close to town? That's never happened before. It's a long story. We drove it off. Don't worry. We? Who's we? It was the young meteorologist. You put your hands on the young man's shoulder. Lindef, the young meteorologist, did an excellent job proving himself. He managed to neutralize the death storm at the very last second. crowd starts cheering. Hooray for Lindov! What do you mean neutralize? That's not important. What's important is that you're not in danger right now. Now, time for me to go. You look at the uncomprehending crowd before you jump, and your eyes slide over the people until they meet Lindov looking straight at you. Are you that... He gestures at the controller, which you've already tucked under your arm, as you prepare to jump out of the book. Listen, kid. This is your moment of truth, Etienne. What moment of... We'll do just fine without it. Don't worry, you'll do just fine. I heard these storms almost never hit the town anyway. Just keep on going a little longer, and then the book will end. Then everything will work itself out. Are the storms where you're from too? Definitely. Not like these. Then maybe you can leave it with us, that device. Since next time a storm comes, we won't be able to. Sorry, I can't. Device is the only thing that keeps me from something dear to me. You thump your chest with your fist. Oh, all right. Lindov backs off defeatedly. Think about it. Damn it. You look around, comprehending crowd. The people have gone quiet as they listen to your conversation with Lindov. Think on it some more. Damn you, Roderick. It's not that simple. All you do is sit there in my pocket. It's nothing to you. Whisper starts running through the crowd. You hear snippets like insane and talking to himself. I can hand this damn thing and get my shackles off. Do you understand how much that will change things? Do you understand how valuable it is to me? All the suffering I went through for this? Just look around. Again, you sigh but decide to look around the whispering crowd. Are these real people you see in front of you? You examine the people in the crowd. Some are whispering whispering and watching your performance, but it seems as though everyone knows something important is happening. Even the guards who practically cracked your skull earlier are standing off to the side and excitedly discussing something. Elderly men and women peer out from their windows, trying to see what's happening in the darkness. A mother leads her child home. The child trips over a cable sticking out of the sand. His mother quickly helps him up. They're people. Fine. Damn you. You shove the controller into Lindov's hands. Another storm comes, flip this switch, and press that button right there. I'm not sure how the rest works. Lindov, who seems to have accepted that you're a crazy person who talks to himself, suddenly beams with joy. He gives you a hug with his free arm, and you feel the warmth in his touch. Lindov looks out at the people in the crowd. They still don't understand how the Death Storm, this odd device, and the man with the paper face are connected. Thank you, he whispers, looking you in the eye once more. All right, let's drop the sentiment. You look at the ground. Time for me to pay what's due. Farewell. Damn, I'm gonna get got. Hello? Is the order ready? No, and it won't be ready. Are you turning down the job? Yes, I've had enough. I won't put any more innocent people at risk. So it's people. Very well. What do you mean, very well? I made a decent bit of cash off of you. Besides, walkers like you usually break sooner. Much sooner. So you actually did quite well in comparison. You may not have finished your last job, but I think you've earned your freedom just the same. Huh? My shackles expert's on his way to you right now. Thanks, I don't... He'll be there in a few minutes, so... See you soon, Etienne. You fall into the cold sands and your pursuers land nearby. Oh, shit. So you want to do this the hard way? Damn, it's so cold here. Where's Vince? He's waiting in the car just in case. Wait, Vince? Was on your side the whole time? That bastard! Deal with him quickly. I'll get the book ready so we can get it to the collector. You handle this? Hey, anybody want to help me? I just saved your city a minute ago. The voice echoes through the empty square. Seems like everyone is in bed asleep already. Fine. All these guys are going to get pumped with the power of stun. And double stun. And then I'm going to slash disable skill. Great. They can't. I got no ink to drain, so that's fine. Idiots. Drain this guy. That's fine. That's fine. Ow. Stun those haters. Can I stun him? No. Alright. Strong hit. I'll take it. Oh, no. I'll just slash him and beat his ass. Yo! Are you okay? Relatively. What book did they want you... what book did they want to take you into? 1 second. I have been reading for roughly 6 hours. Out loud. My brain is so exhausted, but we're beating this game. It's happening. Pick up the book that one of the thugs dropped and look at the back cover. The name's been erased. It said something about a collector. Is that your boss? My former boss. You open the book and flip through the pages. You want to go there? I have this idea. Well, if you're sure about it, jump into the book. Oof. What? Why? Everything's blurry and there's no color. We've gone too deep. We're inside a book inside a book. I can barely breathe. Me too. We need to find the collector as soon as we can and get out of here. What's your face? What? You touch your mask. Damn it, we need to hurry. You notice something familiar some familiar looking briefcases. A tag is visible on them. Walker, Rich A, Item X, Client, Harm. Ooh, it's the publishing company. What are those? Briefcases for stolen items. I give the collector his orders in briefcases like these. So there are objects from other books inside? Think there's something we could use in there? Examine the first briefcase. An old rag doll is inside the briefcase, along with a set of rusty pins. Is that what I think it is? I don't know. What do you think it is? A voodoo doll. It even has pins. A leather-bound book lies in a velvet cushion inside the briefcase. There's something written here. Al-Azif? I don't know what that means. But let's find out. Take the book. Take the book out of the briefcase and instinctively clutch it to your chest. You could swear you feel the leather binding through your coat. Look, there's something else here. Next to the briefcase is a bag, stuffed to the brim with a note attached that says, "To be sorted." Open the bag. Inside you find folded up coat, an opaque glass capsule, a small wand, and an old broom. The broom trembles in your hands. You can feel it itching to take off. Looks like it's a flying broom. Cloak. Try to unfold the cloak, but as soon as your hand slips inside, the cloak disappears. So does your hand. Ah! Quiet! Carefully pull your hand out, and it's instantly visible again. Examine the capsule. On the capsule, you see a yellow triangle with the biohazard symbol inside. Not a great start. There's something written here. Fear toxin. Inhalation causes prolonged panic and hallucinations. Store in dark location. Examine the wand. Polymorph wand. Okay. Ovis Aries sounds ominous. Just don't point it at yourself. Take everything. You really kitted out. I hope I can use all this. Let's go find the collector. But also, let's heal. And use one of these. Wait! 3 walkers are standing around a table in a brightly lit room. They haven't noticed you yet. Damn, so this is where they handle the briefcases after for the orders. Put on the invisibility cloak. You fold the invisibility cloak and put it on over your clothes. Looks like it's working. What next? Walk into the room. But why? What if there's something useful in there? You tiptoe into the room and start walking around the table. Everybody freeze. The man stopped cold. Someone here. Something just touched my leg. Find the spy! The walkers spring into action and start searching the room. You fall onto your back, and surprise, the invisibility cloak falls off. Son of a bitch. Hey, guys, I work here. Sound the alarm quickly, son of a bitch. Okay, ow. Oh, no, he missed. That's good. We'll drain that. Okay, sure, yeah. Disable the same thing. And then we will drain. Oh, well, I guess I don't need drain, but here we are. We'll do shield. Great. We'll do another shield. Really? Really? End his ass. Okay, I'm just killing people. You know how you do. You know how when you brutally murder people. Briefcases. All right, let's see if there's anything interesting in here. Should we start with some kind of weapon? Examine the briefcase on the left. A massive futuristic blaster. Wow, this looks dangerous. Don't you think it's a little too much? Looks like it's for shooting tanks, not walkers. At least it's reliable. There's a faceted bottle wrapped in packing film inside the briefcase. The liquid inside is transparent, but a faint rainbow shimmers across the surface. What's this? A note is lying next to the bottle. You unfold it and read. I found the water of life like you asked, but I'm never going into a fairy tale again. Not for all the money in the world. What in the world was going on in those writers' heads? I'll be expecting my payment, my usual payment, K. Oh, taking the blaster, screw it. It's heavy. Not a weapon for being quick on your feet. At least it's reliable. You see 2 walkers standing in the passageway, seem to be guarding another set of boxes. They're discussing something quietly, completely unaware of your presence. Throw the toxin capsule? Sure. The men turn around sharply. Hey, stop! You see both men's eyes widen in horror. You're a monster! Help! Both men look around in terror, then jump over the railing into the darkness. Hope it's not too far down. See if there's anything interesting in here. Should we start with some kind of weapon? Lying on the black fabric inside the briefcase is a honed, sharp scythe that radiates coolness. So death is out there in some book without his scythe? I bet. The small box inside the briefcase surrounded by a flickering blue aura. What's this? You poke the box uncertainly with one finger. Blue field instantly surrounds your hand, making it tingle. Some kind of energy shield? Might help in a fight. We're taking the scythe. We're taking Death's scythe. Put your previous artifact aside and take the scythe. Even through your gloves, the icy metal makes your hands sting. Ready to keep going? Stack of books. Hello? Librarian is busy arranging books and probably wouldn't even notice an atomic bomb. Okay. The guards notice you from far away and block your path. What's that noise over there? Is there a problem? Hit him with the broom? Use the wand. Screw it. Ovis Ares! A beam of blue energy bursts out of the wand and hits the walker in the chest. In the next instant, a sheep is standing where he just was. Oh, that's right. Ovis Ares is a scientific name for domestic sheep. I thought it was a spell. The other walkers have already dropped into fighting stance, ready to attack. You point the wand at the closest enemy, but nothing happens. A large crack is now running through the crystal at the end of the wand. Useless piece of... What's the deal with this scythe? Instant kill? Good to know. Good to know. Saving that. That's not good. Ow. Yo, that was cool as shit. It cut through the book. This guy can keep disabling all he wants. Yeah, I'm gonna drain him again. What the bitch? Yo, that was neat as hell. Okay, that's scythe. That's good. That's good. Alright, well, I've murdered a lot of people. Oh, shit. Alright, I give up. Just don't hit me. Take off my goddamn shackles! Grab him by the throat. There's a slight problem with that. My shackles expert took the day off today. His daughter's sick. He's lying. I know. How about I call you when he's available, okay? It'll only be a few days. Do you think I'm an idiot? Well, if you really want to know, you promised me you'd take them off, so hold up your end of the deal. You didn't hold up your end. I'll hold it up right now. He squeezed his throat harder. Calm down, you idiot. No one except the Riders Police can take them off. Do you really think my own men would be walking around in shackles if I could take them off? I would build a literal empire stealing objects if I could do that. Not this stinking warehouse. Wait. I thought you had proof that he could do it. My friend told me about him. Wait. Vince told me about you. Then I found out he was one of your thugs. Was this all part of your plan? Well, this thing that's happening now wasn't. You're gonna take off my shackles. I don't know how, but that's your problem now. What? Are you going to kill me? A character? He winks a horrible wink. But you've turned into such a nice guy now, haven't you? You squeeze his throat with all your strength and look him in the eye. Let's find out right now just how much of a nice guy I am. Doesn't quite inspire fear, to be honest. Let's finish this up quickly. I have things to do. Some important people will be here soon, and I'll be offloading a huge lot today. Turn around and see a stack of containers through an open door. Yes, that's right. Do you think I was just sitting here twiddling my thumbs? I'm about to close the deal of the century. Are those containers full of stolen items? Fit to burst. I can only imagine what will happen if it floods the market. He glances briefly at the monitor, where you can see henchmen running in your direction. You're right. Certainly it's time for us to finish up. Grab him by the essence. You push your hand deeper in, trying to touch not the collector's neck, but the very essence inside him. You feel a scrap of old paper. Your fingers run across the text within, written there in old ink many, many years ago. Wait! Start pulling. I can call the shackles expert, let's say tomorrow, okay? That's the only time frame I can give you. We'll get your shackles off and you'll be set. You can write as much as you want. His henchmen are almost here. Sorry. I'm not letting that happen to me again. You grab his paper with both hands and start pulling it towards you. What are you thinking in the end? Don't worry. I've done this before. Oh no. You see the client slowly separating from the book's environment, becoming something foreign. Damn. Aren't his henchmen going to come for us? They don't have a direct route to that book. Besides, they won't like what's waiting for them there. You keep pulling the paper. It gets more and more difficult to pull. What's going on? Now's not the time to give up. No, I'm not giving up. This is as hard as I can pull. What now? They're right outside already. Now we add another force. You bend your knees, ready to jump upwards. You push off the ground. You hear an unbelievably loud crunching sound, so loud that it feels like the whole world must be able to hear it. With the ringing sound, the paper in your hand separates itself from the book and flies upwards with you. Damn it, I think I twisted my knee again. What on earth was that? Where the hell am I? What have you done? You'll find out soon enough. The collector suddenly jumps up and aims a gun at you. It's an antique decorated with swirling pattern. Take me back! Hey, calm down, just calm down. Etienne? Hand over the book. Now, where's my book? I'm afraid nothing would come of it. Hey, don't joke around with him. That thing I just did? They'll hear it. Riders, police, nobody move! Hey you, drop the gun! Not another step or I shoot him! Boss, that's Leroy Roshan. The collector? What the hell's going on here? Etienne, how are you mixed up in this? Oh, hello, officer. Hold on, how did you recognize me? You came in for questioning in the same coat. Damn, I disguised my face, but I forgot to put on a different coat. I'm warning you. I won't surrender alive. He aims the gun at the police officers, then back at you. And hold back your little pet rider there. I see him. Police rider. He puts his hands up and looks at the officer, waiting for the signal. Well, now we'll come to an agreement and everything will be just fine. Where's my book? I don't think we'll be coming to an agreement with you, thief. Quiet. No, we're going to make a deal, and I'm going to walk away. Yakuza's stealing thousands of objects, and now that you're in our hands, you're not going anywhere. That's enough. Suddenly turning to you. This is all because of you, you bastard! The sound of a gunshot rings out. Etienne! You close your eyes. Damn it! You open your eyes and look down. The metal of Roderick's cage protected you from the bullet. But there's not much left of it now. You see a small, ragged scrap of paper inside. Derek, you moron, I told you to stop talking! Sorry, boss. You alright, Walker? Now it's your turn. Hands up! Look at the remains of the paper in your hand. Don't make us use force! Cool it, he's just in shock. Etienne, it's best for you to come with us now. We'll talk about this at the station, okay? Hold on. What's that in his hand? It's a character. It's not one from this book. Etienne, you out of your mind? You're carrying a stolen character, even in your current situation? Derek. I can't take an isolated character. Call for backup. Shove the officer. His head slams into Derek, who staggers backwards, eyes shut. Damn it! Jump out of the book. Get out of the way, nerds!
Hey.
Leroy Roshan, also known as the Collector, was detained by the Writers' Police. Uh-oh. The entire network of writers who serves, okay, great. Criminal received sentences ranging from 5 to 15 years. Etienne Quist was detained 5 minutes after his escape. The unknown stolen character was not found on him. "28 years later. What? I think this is his house. Take off your disguise, sure. Run a hand over your face. All right. Now I'm ready. Figured I'd look. All right. Stairs. Stairs. Is my boy Roderick? Sir? How can I help you? My name is Etienne. You probably don't remember me. We worked together a long time ago? I can't seem to recall that. Are you sure you're in the right place? I'm sure. I'd even say we were partners. I just wanted to see how you're feeling. I do believe I'm quite all right. Should I be worried about something? Do you remember your name? Of course. And where you live? Baker Street. Was Roderick Sherlock Holmes? That's good then. Had to make a few changes because of your injuries. Injuries, sir? Yes, although it seems everything worked out. Oh, wait, no, whoa, wait, what? He wasn't Sherlock Holmes. He was Watson. Oh, he was the perfect partner. Well, of course. So, to keep you waiting, I'm back. Watson? Holmes! And you, sir? I'm on my way out. Someone you know, Watson? I'm not sure. Are you quite certain you're all right, sir? Yes, my apologies again for disturbing you. Could there have been different endings here? I feel really pleased. I got kind of like, I'm an old man now, but like I did the right thing. Feel pretty good about what we did. Well, time to head back. I'm glad you're doing well, friend. Oh, I put him back in his book. Oh, I'm a good person. Oh, and I'm putting everything back I stole. Oh, look at me. I'm a good guy. I had to revisit so many books before I found the right one. Or I just assumed I was looking for him. I guess they didn't put it back. The police probably did, huh? Etienne Quist, congratulations on your return to the ranks of the writing profession. Morrock Publishing Agency has confirmed that your 28-year sentence has been fully served. You may visit the Central Writers Police Department to have your shackles removed. Please find a sheet attached with detailed information on how sentence time served was calculated. Final calculations. Initial sentence, 30 years. Assistance to the capture of particularly dangerous criminal, minus 3 years. Fleeing from police, +2. Willfully turning self into police, minus. So would that have changed as well? I honestly don't know. Well, since I bought this place, I guess they kept it for me. But it's very boarded up. So I probably got in through the window. And now to write my masterpiece. That was a fun game. That was lovely. Happily Ever After achievement. I gotta know what the other achievements are. I have to believe there's a lot of crazy ass achievements. I'm very pleased with myself. I'm very pleased. I love that. That was wonderful. Where's... Alright, while we do this... Yeah, let me look at the achievements. Your achievements. Uh-oh, we went back to the... Okay. How do I... Achievements, my achievements. 72... 25 of 37 achievements for this, huh? How do I look and see what I didn't... Okay. Unlocked. Okay. Leave half the potion to the alchemist. I didn't do that. Find the robot's hidden treasure. Didn't do that. Shoot from the turret. Didn't do that. Avoid all the fights in the factory. Didn't do that. Save the computer science teacher after deceiving him. Didn't do that. Complete book 7 without using any artifacts. Didn't do that. Interesting. And then there's a hidden achievement. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess I could have straight up left that one book. I don't know. But I'm pleased. I still don't understand how you did not figure out it was Watson and thought it was Holmes. I don't know. I figured it could be anything. And then actual Sherlock Holmes showed up with the hat and everything. And I was like, oh, obviously. I didn't know. I was making wild guesses. I'm like, I've been streaming for 9 hours. I'm a broken man right now. That was super fun. Great game. Great game. There are clearly other options and things to do and other parts of the story to look through, but I love that. That was wonderful.